Country lives in me on Nashville Notes, where country's biggest hits meet hidden gems, all with a father-daughter twist. Today we cover the ACM nominees, our winner predictions. We cover Flatland Cavalry and Brei Carter's most recent albums, and it's time once again for Who Would You Call? Let's go have some fun! Welcome in once again to your weekly music destination. I am your host, the Mayor, Ryan Mueller, and with me as always is my daughter, Country Ellie.
Hello.
I missed a very important thing in the open too, but I had to kind of cut it down. I tried to keep them under a minute.
Yeah.
Bailey Zimmerman recap is in there today too, so we will be talking about that.
Yes.
But first, we've probably got some country news and stuff we need to cover.
I do. Yes.
All right. I've got a few things too. So
I don't have too much.
Not too much? Okay.
Today.
What do we got?
Just last weekend, Morgan Wallen played in Alabama.
Yes.
Are you aware of the Alabama and the Tennessee rivalry?
I am aware of that.
Of the football teams.
Yes.
Okay. So I only know Tennessee Volunteers are orange.
Yes.
He lit up the whole stadium in orange.
Nice.
People were not happy.
Yeah, because they were
Not
at
happy.
University of Alabama Stadium.
Yes, they were mad. I'm like, well, what do you expect? It's Morgan.
Good for him.
Yes, right? Exactly.
I mean, nobody outside of Alabama cares about Alabama, honestly.
Yeah, I really don't. I don't.
And we just lost our Alabama contingent. Sorry.
Sorry,
No.
guys. We love Alabama.
We love you. We love you. Actually, I've got an uncle that lives there and some friends.
Yay.
Yeah,
we love
it.
Alabama.
Yeah, it's good.
It's one of our favorite states. I mean, Ella's from there, so
I
we
should
love
be
her.
more specific. Alabama football. I mean, it's big down there, so they take that real serious down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tennessee takes it pretty seriously,
They
too.
do. That whole Georgia, yeah, I mean, they're all football season. They all hate each other.
Yep. Very
But-
true. Very true.
I'm going to say good for Morgan, man. It's his show. He can do what he wants.
Yeah. I loved it, honestly. I was like, that's so good.
And I guarantee you when he comes in, when we see him in Indianapolis, he will not light it up in Tennessee orange.
You know, he might, but
If he does, fine. I mean, I don't care, but
see, he's only just recently started the tour, right? So
Yeah.
I haven't seen any other pictures or videos of him lighting up the other stadiums in orange, but he might have because
he might.
he might have just because. But, do get to Alabama is
But-
just such a good move, honestly.
But I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't know if he does, though, because will it mean as much if he does it in Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis? No.
Very true.
They're not going to care.
Very, very true.
They'll just be
But-
like, oh, it's orange. But yeah,
Yeah.
at Bryant-Denny Stadium in Alabama, I mean, that is a ballsy move,
yes,
Morgan Wallen.
it is.
Yeah.
Love it, though, honestly.
Hey, I'm all about like poking your rival with a stick. That's
That's
fine.
Great. It's great,
I'm
honestly.
not going to deny that I don't do the same thing
It's one of my favorite hobbies, actually.
with our rivalries here. So
It's one of my favorite things to do, honestly. But
right. I mean, yeah, come on. Cubs fans out there, we're kind of this baseball season. We're kind of
Yeah.
jabbing them a little bit.
oh yeah,
But yeah, I mean, that's he probably, I don't know if he could do it if he was playing in Gainesville, Florida, because their color is orange too there.
Yeah.
It's like orange and blue.
yeah, right.
Maybe Georgia, but I think if he was playing in Georgia, it'd probably be at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, not
Yeah,
University of Georgia
I think he
Stadium.
is. I think he is playing in Georgia.
I'm sure he is.
But yeah, that's very true. I
That'd be a
heard that
big
Georgia
stop.
and Tennessee also have quite a bit of a
They
rivalry.
do, yeah. That whole.
Specifically from Megan Maroney's song. That's the only reason I know.
Okay, well, yeah, they kind of do. I mean, it's just there's a lot of rivalries in that conference.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of teams, so.
Yeah, and we're in Big Ten country. There's a lot of rivalries here too. That but I don't know that they garner the same kind of hatred outside of everybody hates Ohio State around here.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Oh,
there's one
yeah.
thing the rest of the Big Ten can agree on, it's everybody hates Ohio State.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. What else? What other news do we have?
That's pretty much all I got, honestly. That was just the one thing that I saw.
Yeah, I mean I love that. That's a great move.
It is.
And if he lights up our stadium or Lucas Oil Stadium orange, cool. I mean, but I don't know that he does because it's going to be meaningless, honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if it's like pre-programmed light shows or something because they got like Morgan has like the little wrists with like the little LED bracelets. Yeah. So I don't know if it's a pre-programmed thing or whatever. I don't know. But Taylor Swift had the same thing on her Eras tour, so
I think he specifically set that up because he was playing Bryant-Denny Stadium.
He definitely did.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
I guess I do actually have one more thing, but it's Morgan related, so.
Oh, all right.
He didn't announce this, but people have said that he has donated $1.2 million to his old high school baseball field. And I'm like, oh,
nice.
That's so nice.
Yeah, I mean,
that's so sweet.
As much as you hear about him, seems like a really good dude.
Yeah,
and I think he's turned things around anyway.
He has. I know he has quite a bit of controversy for past things. Yeah. But I think that he really he's got the Morgan Wallen Foundation. He really helps a lot with helping food banks and stuff and sports, all that, so that's great. And I'm just very happy to hear that he donated to, his baseball field because as he was never able to play baseball. Yeah. Which was very sad, but at least he's helping the other children in Tennessee do it. And that's good. So cute.
Yeah, I like that.
Yes.
Just once again, that's why country artists are the best around.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Very true. Very true.
One thing I've noticed, Jason Aldean's new album doesn't seem to be getting a lot of buzz.
It really doesn't,
I saw a post today for it, but it was the first one I've seen. And it was specifically from Jason Aldean. It wasn't from any of the other sites, the aggregators out there. Like you saw all over Dandelion coming out. You saw Ella Langley. Everybody was posting about it.
Yes.
Not only Ella's site, but all the aggregators and everything else.
Yeah, which is sad because, Jason Aldean, he's an icon,
He is. He's been doing it forever, it seems. Yeah. I mean, he's roughly as old as I am. He might be a little bit older. Yeah. So I certainly remember when he came.
I think you're 47.
Scene. Yeah.
I don't know.
And I'm like, he's got a new album coming out. He's dropped some singles which have been really good.
Yes.
Right. I think bangers, and there's no buzz around it at all.
Yeah. You know what? Let's make some posts about Jason Aldean's album.
Yeah, we might have to.
We're going to do that.
Yeah.
Help Jason out.
I mean, it's coming out as we're recording this. It's coming out Friday.
Yes. I'm excited.
So, sneak peek before we get to the end, we will be talking about his new album in the next episode. Yes. But I'm like, I can't believe that. As popular of an artist as he is and how successful he's been over the course of his career, there's next to no buzz about this album.
That's unfortunate.
And I think he's going to have that duet with his wife on it too.
Yes, and there's also one with Luke Bryan as well.
Yeah. So I mean, there's going to be some good collabs on there, and that duet with his wife I thought was really good.
Yeah, it was.
We'll see. I mean, we'll do our best to generate some buzz about it when it comes out, and maybe beforehand. So
yeah, maybe he just is just waiting until release day and then everybody's going to post about it. But I don't know. I don't know that I see that happening.
I don't know.
But
I mean, maybe it's one of those things where there's a little bit of the passing of the torch to some of these other artists too, like your Morgans and Baileys and Zach Tops and Ellas and everything else. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
It is, but we're going to talk about it. We'll do our best to pump his album. I'm assuming the rest of it's going to be as good as what we've heard in the singles he's dropped thus far.
Yes.
So
since this episode is releasing,
I'm excited about it.
Since this episode is releasing after the album releases, go listen to it after you listen to this episode.
You're right. Yeah. If you haven't already, listen to it.
Or just listen to it again. Why not?
Loop it all day.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even have to be in the same room. Just loop it, and we'll keep getting Jason Aldean's new album someplace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Another kind of big thing this week, Justin Moore's Time's Ticking song hit number 1.
Oh, wow.
67 weeks after release.
Wow, that's kind of a long time.
That took a long time, but it got there. I want to say that's his 14th number 1, maybe.
Wow.
I think
a lot.
I might be getting some numbers confused there, but I want to say it's certainly not his first. I want to say he does have 14, but I could be making that up. I should have written that down.
Yeah, probably.
When I saw it, but I didn't. So might be a podcast fail. I'm generally pretty good about remembering numbers, but we'll see.
Guess not today.
Maybe not today. We'll see. And country is outperforming pop in the trends right now.
Ooh, I mean, it is summer, which is country season.
It is. And you've got a lot of genre blending and crossover.
Yeah, right.
But you've got a lot of artists keeping those country roots that are crossing over, like Ella, right?
Yeah.
We talked about Ella last week.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to see that because pop, I don't know. It sucks. Guys, it sucks. It does. And you know what? Part of my research this week, as I was listening, because we're talking about Brei Carter, I'm like, you know what? If I'm going to make this connection, I have to sit down and listen to Cowboy Carter, Beyonce.
No, please.
I didn't listen all the way through.
Okay.
I jumped around, got a feel for the songs. I'm going to just say it. It sucks.
It does. It does.
It is overproduced. It's not even country. There's no country. Just because she put Willie Nelson and Dolly Parton on there, had a song called Texas Hold'em, and put some other things referencing country on there, doesn't make it a country album. I'm sorry. It was still an overproduced pop album. And I'm going to say this again, the Grammys should be embarrassed that won Country Album of the Year over Whirlwind. I'll even say over Post Malone's album, F1 Trillion?
Yeah.
Yeah, even it won over that. And I think it won over a Stapleton album.
Over a Stapleton album?
You had two legit country albums in there that this thing won over. All right, I'm done bringing the past up now, but I had to do the research because you'll understand why when I get to my synopsis on Brei Carter. But it sucked.
Yeah, I mean, since you brought up the pop thing, I've got a confession to make.
Oh,
I've been listening to a lot of 2010s pop this week. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's my fault, guys.
Well, I like having those buttons on there all the time.
Yeah, and you can reach them.
You know what, though? In all seriousness, like what you like. There's some pop that I don't mind.
Yeah,
I mean, in general, when I compare it to country music, hell, even when I compare it to like rock and some of that, at least with country and rock and certainly the blues and jazz, there's a rawness and an authenticity to that music and to the artist singing.
Yeah,
and the stories in the songs, particularly with blues and country, and maybe to a certain extent jazz. You don't have that in pop. It's all overproduced. Mm-hmm. It's all just auto-tuned, I guess.
Yeah,
a lot of it.
Extremely.
I mean, I was listening to Cowboy Carter. I didn't even think that was Beyonce's real voice on a lot of those songs.
Yeah.
So I don't know. If you like pop, cool. I'm not gonna, if we met, I'm not gonna, kind of rib you about it and give you a hard time about it. You like what you like. I like crappy movies. Okay.
Me too.
I just watched one called Karate Dog. It was great. As long as you understand what it is, which is a crappy family movie that you're wondering, how did they get Jon Voight and Chevy Chase and Jamie Presley to do this movie? And also, at the end, how did they get Randy Travis to sing a banger of a closing credits song? Yeah. Somebody owed somebody there, and that's how that got made, but I loved it. Yeah, right. I've got another confession. Okay. This is a good one this time. Okay. Well, should I cue up Joe Nichols again here? Yes, you should. Okay. I can't stand Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah. So, I hate that side of pop. She recently did a collab with Madonna at Coachella. Oh, I saw that. Best thing I ever heard from Sabrina Carpenter. Really? Just saying. Sorry guys. I just hate her. Oh, you're done with espresso now, huh?
fine. I mean, I don't know that I would turn it off, but it is very overplayed.
Oh, it's way overplayed. Big time overplayed.
It is, but it's...
I just saw, speaking of Sabrina Carpenter, I just saw on Instagram today, Ian Munsick covered espresso, and it was the best thing I saw all day.
Oh, I'll have to watch that.
Yeah, you have to look that up. It was the best thing I saw all day.
Yeah. So
Yep. I just put what I put on there? I put a GIF of some dude drinking a little espresso with his pinky up.
Yeah. So, and the other confession, country's still my top genre.
Oh, there you go.
No matter how much I listen to pop in a week, I will never, ever stray from my country roots.
Yeah. Oh, that's important.
I mean,
That's the important
It's
thing.
2010s country, so, 2010s pop.
Yeah.
So, it's nostalgic for me.
Sure.
So, I just was in the mood, I still listen to country a bunch this week as well.
Yeah.
But
No, I get it. It's and I think to me, what would stand out is somebody that had that authenticity in the pop genre.
Mm-hmm.
And to be fair, I think Taylor Swift has that to a certain extent.
She does.
And that's why she's been so successful in the genre.
Mm-hmm, right.
So I'm not saying it's not there, but at the same time, I can't really name a country artist that isn't authentic.
Yeah. I don't think that I could
Even
either.
ones that I don't particularly care for.
Actually I can. Beyonce.
She's not a country artist.
That's
I take that back. Kane Walker and Broken Rust.
Yeah.
They are inauthentic country artists.
Yeah.
Everybody else, cool.
Yeah, right. Very true, very true.
Yeah. All right, so before we get into it today, we'll talk a little bit about who we are and why we're doing this. So we are a father-daughter duo who love country music. We are not critics. We don't look up the meanings behind lyrics. We just listen to the music, listen to the lyrics, and talk about how they speak to us. Also, we want to find emerging artists and bring them to you in hopes that you enjoy them as much as we do, because to us, part of music is getting off the beaten path to find those gems not getting the mainstream attention. But they are just as talented in their storytelling, singing ability, and writing ability, and everything that goes into producing a song as the most mainstream artists. So we like highlighting them as well, and we've found some real gems on this show. So, if you haven't checked them out yet, go check them out. And we're bringing you another one today, so your list is only growing. All right, jumping in, Bailey Zimmerman concert.
Oh, he puts on such a good show.
He does. And this was our first full Bailey headlining show.
Yes, very true. I've only ever seen him at festivals. So.
Yes.
But,
right.
Oh, wow. I can't even imagine what the budget was on this, because it was, whew.
I mean, and the tickets weren't that bad.
They really weren't. We had some pretty good seats.
Yeah, I mean, we were basically down on the floor of the arena.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We were basically they left the hockey boards up. I could have hopped over it like it was a line change.
Yeah.
Because I was in the first row.
Yeah.
And if you go on our Instagram, he had a little stage back where we are.
Yes.
We're at the back of the arena, and he ran right past us because he did a few songs on that little stage.
Yeah.
And I think he was just trying to get up to the main stage. So he kind of ran past us. We were trying to get some high fives and stuff, but I got a good video of him running by.
Yes.
So that was cool.
Yeah. I was 3 inches away from him. It was crazy. Yeah.
So that was fun.
Yeah.
Having him run by, and I think that was a cool touch that he put that little stage in the back of the arena for everybody that was back there and not in the pit.
Yeah. Honestly, loved that.
I mean, he's such a great dude.
Oh, he is.
I mean, the more I see him and the more I hear him talk during his concerts, the more I like him.
Yeah.
I'm like, you are what decent human beings should be modeling themselves after.
Yeah, he's just an awesome, genuine dude. And he's only 26, so it's crazy.
Like I said, authentic.
Yeah.
Right? He is always seems like anyway Bailey Zimmerman. Mm-hmm. Whether he's on stage, whether he's posting content, whether he's posting content with his mom there, he is always just the most genuine guy.
Yeah. Just seems like such a nice dude. I would love to be his friend.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So Bailey, if you're listening to this, email us. We want to become your friends.
Yes. I would literally love to be your friend. You seem like such a nice guy.
Yeah. And I mean the show itself, fantastic.
Wow.
He pretty much went for 2 hours. Mm-hmm. And I mean, he went through probably just about his whole catalog.
Yeah, pretty much.
I really liked that he had a couple little church services in there.
Yes.
That was great. You can tell it's important in his life.
It is.
And that he lives by it, or tries to anyway. I mean, we're all fallible. Mm-hmm. We do our best, but we're not perfect. And I think you can tell that it's really kind of helped him evolve in his life, and it's changed his life. And you can see it in his music too, I think.
Oh yeah,
right?
For sure.
And I mean, I just loved the show itself. He had the pyro, he had fireworks, he was moving all over the stage. He was swinging down on a rope. It was a great show. Yeah,
makes me wonder how he has so much energy. Like, wow.
It made me wonder because he's 20 years younger than I am. I'm like, okay, Bailey, what are you going to be doing when you're my age?
Probably still jumping around.
Are you going to be swinging in on this rope? We'll see. I will when I am in 20 years. When I am 66 years old, I will go to a Bailey Zimmerman concert to see if he's still swinging in on the rope.
Yeah. Yes. Honestly.
But I mean, he played all the songs, and he let off with Backup Plan. You almost had to, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's just the perfect opening song.
Yeah. I mean, you don't open with any other song, I don't think.
Yeah, honestly.
He did Just Believe.
Yes.
That was great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was great. And like I said, he did all of his most well-known songs. He slowed it down a bit. He had the piano come out and did some slower songs. I mean, just an all-around fantastic show. The most high-energy show we've seen this year, for sure, by far.
Yeah.
And we saw Rascal Flatts, and that was a actual headlining concert.
Yeah, that one was good.
It was good. I mean, Rascal Flatts had energy, but not the same type of energy.
See,
right? They were a little more subdued, I think.
Yeah, I don't know that
they had a different type of energy, I think. But those guys are all a little older than I am, even.
I don't know that we see another show that matches Bailey Zimmerman's energy ever, unless it's another Bailey show. Because wow.
Yeah, that type of energy, I don't know. I mean, Brooks and Dunn is high energy.
They are
still, but I don't know.
Not jumping around the stage type energy.
No, not that. But I don't even know, because we're going to see our first Morgan show in a couple weeks.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
I don't know that Morgan has the same type of energy that Bailey does.
He doesn't. He has energy, but he does not have the Bailey Zimmerman type energy.
Right.
That from what I've seen from videos,
Right.
He's more of a laid back type show, but with a bit of energy here and there.
Sure.
I mean, he spills gasoline on the stage.
Okay.
It's not gasoline, it's water.
Yeah.
With gas prices, no, it's water. Also poses a huge fire hazard, but
yeah. We can't have the stage starting on fire.
It kind of does already.
We can't add that to Morgan's list of wrongdoings. Burning the stage down.
Yeah, right.
Cannot add that.
But that's an interesting element of a Morgan concert. But
yeah,
I wouldn't say that it's as high energy as Bailey's.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I've ever seen anything as high energy as Bailey, and I don't think I have.
I think that the most high energy thing that I've seen is Bailey.
Yeah.
All three of the Bailey concerts I've been to before this one.
Yeah, to me, it might have been when I saw Korn and Rob Zombie that was high energy, but Bailey was another level from that even.
Yeah, he's just on his own level of energy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's almost like if he was coming around to Chicago, because I don't think he's coming to the Chicago area.
I don't think so.
Because
actually, I think he is. I think he went to where Brooks and Dunn is playing in Illinois. Moline. He went to Moline, but he already did that one. See, that would have been if he would have come to Chicago, I would have been Chicago and Green Bay. I can do that as long as it's not back-to-back days. Yeah, right.
But I'm like, I'm not going to drive to Moline.
From Green Bay.
Yeah. Or from Burlington here.
Yeah, I think that was the weekend before ours.
The weekend before, yeah.
I'm just going to look
like
because it will bother me.
It gets tough to go back to back on weekends.
Right.
When you're staying, because we spent the weekend in Green Bay even then.
Yeah.
So that gets a little tough. And I mean, Moline's only, I think it's less than 3 hour drive for us, but it's like, it's a little further than Green Bay.
Oh no, it was even further back. It was March 13th is when he went to Moline.
He was there in March, okay.
He had like a little Midwest run of Grand Rapids, Moline, and then Evansville, Indiana. So.
Oh, that's
that weekend.
That's a
big weekend.
Big zigzag.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would think you'd go Grand Rapids, Evansville, Moline.
Yeah. Guess not. Just didn't feel like it.
Yeah, just zigzag it around. That's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
And then with him was Blake Whiten and Hudson Westbrook.
Yes.
Honestly, they were fine. They were what I expected from openers. It wasn't like when we went to Rascal Flats and it was Chris Lane and Lauren Elena. Mm-hmm. They killed it.
They did.
They were absolutely awesome as the opening acts for Rascal Flats. I think, too, both of them are experienced artists. Mm-hmm. They know what they're doing. And we had this discussion, like, as we were leaving the Bailey Zimmerman concert, like, there's a difference, and we've talked about it here before, there's a difference in being there in front of your camera, recording something for TikTok, versus being on stage in front of a sold-out arena.
Yeah.
And I was surprised. Like, the arena was basically full when Blake Whiten went on stage, which is rare for a concert.
Yeah. Like, nobody wants to see the openers.
Right. So I thought that was cool. And like I said, they did fine. Like, you can tell, though, that they're new artists and they're finding their way in terms of stage presence. Mm-hmm. We're going to see Blake Whiten again this year.
We are.
Yes, he's at Blake Whiten, I believe, is at Crossroads.
Oh, really?
I was just looking at that. I think he's either the first or second day at Crossroads.
Because I know we're seeing Hudson with Morgan as well.
Yeah, Hudson's going to be with Morgan.
Interesting.
So we'll see them both again. And we'll see if it's different, right? Because, with Morgan, it might not be because Hudson's going to be part of the opening act. He's going to be probably on before Brooks and...
Yes, it's going to go Zach, John King, Hudson, Brooks and Don Morgan.
Yeah. Blake Whiten, it'll be a festival. Mm-hmm. So it'll be like he'll have an hour set.
Yeah.
Right. So maybe it'll be different for him. And I think I'll say this too. I think Blake Whiten did really well because he came out and did a song with Bailey when Bailey was at the little stage in the back of the arena.
Yeah.
Which I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was loved that.
Yeah. That was real good. So I think, these are a couple artists that probably need a little more seasoning on stage for sure. Mm-hmm. And like we talked about it when we had Hudson Westbrook's EP, he probably needs some development too in just the songwriting space.
Right.
Right. Compared to other seasoned artists. Cause it's a different leap from doing covers and maybe some of your original stuff that you're recording on a camera and you can refine to the nth degree and then post it on TikTok versus just doing something live and it's raw and it's there, right? So, and I hope both, I mean, like I said, they were both, good, and I wish both a lot of success, and I'm very interested to see how their careers develop. Yeah,
right, same. Honestly, with Hudson, I don't know that I would usually say this, but I think that I prefer listening to his recorded stuff rather than his live stuff. Because it just, I don't know, it just wasn't great for me. It was just, I mean, I guess I'll watch this, but I would rather have Bailey come on earlier. No offense, Hudson. It just...
And I was surprised how early Bailey came on.
Right, me too. I was discussing with my brother, and I was like, I think Bailey's probably going to come on in 45 minutes. It was like 15 minutes after I said that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
Because it was like, I think Hudson Westbrook was done by 8:15. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, Well, usually the headliners don't go on till 9.
Yeah, right. That's what I thought.
So we're going to have 45 minutes, and it was basically a half an hour.
Yeah.
Bailey went on at 7:45, and 9, and then he played for like 20, 25 minutes. He said, I'm going to be here for another 2 hours. Great.
Okay.
I mean, in
We'll
total, he was almost there for 2 hours,
Yeah.
right? Because by the time he got done blasting people in the face with a T-shirt cannon.
Yeah. Oh, that was awesome.
It was almost 2 hours. Yeah, that T-shirt cannon wasn't reaching back by us, though.
Sadly.
But he
Bailey.
was literally had people in the crosshairs, and he was shooting them direct shots with the T-shirt cannon. I loved it.
Right in the face. It
right
was
in
so
the
funny.
face. If they weren't if they weren't watching, if they were, then, maybe they got their hands up or something.
I mean, I would love to be hit in the face with a T-shirt cannon by Bailey Zimmerman. I don't think that I would accept it from any other artist except for Bailey.
Just Bailey. Okay.
Just Bailey.
All right.
But yeah, and also Hudson posted after that he had never been to Wisconsin. I'm like, how have you never been to Wisconsin with how big you are at the moment? Like, he's not big, but he's big enough to have visited
huge.
Wisconsin.
Well, I don't know. Like, I don't know. This is probably his first big tour with Bailey. I don't know if he's had any others that were swinging through here.
That is fair enough, but still, I feel like you would have had to have gone through Wisconsin at some point.
I would think so. Like, if you're coming up and you're doing festivals, we are the festival capital of the world.
Yeah,
in the
very
summer.
true. Summerfest.
Whether it's music festivals, all kinds of county fairs and other festivals, there's always music going on.
Yeah.
We've got 2 big ones in Country Jam and Crossroads.
And we got Country Thunder.
And so 3 big ones in addition to Summerfest, which runs over 3 weekends. You would think he would have made his way here at some point.
Right.
I guess, yeah, I can see where you're coming from on that.
And also he said that he had never had cheese curds. And I'm like, okay, no. Get out. Get out.
That I can understand. Because he hadn't been here. Like, cheese curds are certainly a Wisconsin thing, pretty much an upper Midwest thing. So if he hadn't been to places like Minnesota or the Dakotas or maybe even Michigan.
Yes, true.
Maybe he doesn't. But I think there's like Culvers in Texas.
Yeah, there is. There's like Culvers all over. There's not as many as there's in Wisconsin.
They're in about,
but there's a bunch all over.
Half the states.
There's some in like even like down near Florida and like Georgia.
Yeah.
And I know there's some in Texas. Like, I don't know.
And they're not ubiquitous, so maybe he wasn't near one and didn't have a cheese curd. But I'm glad he had cheese curds. Yes, hopefully he got the squeaky ones.
He rated them a 2 out of 2. I was very confused as to what that rating scale was. That's not a good rating scale.
Yeah, I mean,
we need to get a better rating scale here, Hudson.
I mean, at least it's 2 out of 2.
Yeah, right. Is it right?
Like, is he doing it in increments of like 0.2 up to 2?
I don't know. It was weird. I was like, I don't understand this rating system, Hudson. What is this? You need to use the Nashville Notes hot chicken
Our official
scale
hot chicken scale. We understand that.
Next time you rate your cheese curds, because a 2 scale, that doesn't make sense.
We're gonna have to write him.
Yep, we are.
I think we are.
Yeah, we don't rate our cheese curds by 2
Just 2.
On the scale of 2. No.
I mean, we might
good.
even convert them to some other, like a beer scale for Wisconsin or something.
Yeah,
like that.
right.
It's like 5 out of 5 beers or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could even do like a
5 out of 5 old fashions.
Yeah.
Brandy old fashions, not whiskey ones. No, we do brandy here.
You could even do like a cheddar cheese wheel scale.
Yes, a cheddar cheese wheel.
Yeah. That would work better than just 2. Like what is 2? What
2 what? I don't know.
That?
I don't know. Like both your feet liked it, both your hands. What?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. What? Like I don't understand. I will have to send you that video where he rates them a 2 out of 2.
Okay.
I don't get that.
Yes, I will have to break that down, and we'll see if I remember. We'll mention it.
Yeah.
What my thoughts are on the video in the next episode.
If I can find it again, I should be able to, but it's just so weird.
Yeah, that is an interesting scale.
It is. It
but
really
to each
is.
their own. Rate it how you want, I guess.
Yeah, if you want to rate it on a scale of 2, that's fine. I'm just confused.
Weird.
I'm just confused.
You're going to confuse the rest of the world, and maybe that's the goal.
Maybe.
Just to confuse the rest of the world. Hey, everybody uses like 5 and 10 and out of 100.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do it out of 2.
Yeah, that's fine. You can be unique, but like you got to explain why you're doing that. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Well, that's anything else on Bailey? I mean, I've pretty much, I think, covered everything that that's in my mind about Bailey anyway.
Oh, that's it for
Yeah,
me.
the only other
great
thing
concert.
is it's great if you have a chance to go see Bailey Zimmerman do
Yes,
it.
even if it's at a festival. Like I
Yeah,
know
even
he's
at
playing,
a festival. Yeah.
He's playing Stagecoach next weekend. So if you're going to Stagecoach, be sure to look at the Bailey set.
Yes.
Be sure you be there for that.
Be there for that. Absolutely. All right, moving on. The ACM Award nominees. So I picked, we got about 13 here, 13 categories that I just went to their website and pulled them off. And as I added these up, I think we said Megan Maroney had 9.
Yes.
I don't know. I didn't do the math to see if everything tied out, if there's 9 Megan Maroneys on this list that we're going to go through here. Because you know what, I do that type of stuff for work, and I just wasn't feeling like seeing if it tied out or not.
Yeah,
I'm
fair
assuming
enough.
it did because these are their 13 award categories they're giving out. Maybe there's more, and she's nominated for more that just weren't on the website. I don't know.
Whatever.
But we're going to go through them, let you know who's got the nominees or who the nominees are and who we're going to pick to win.
Yes.
So Entertainer of the Year, we've got Chris Stapleton, Cody Johnson, Jelly Roll, Lainey Wilson, Luke Combs, Megan Maroney, and Morgan Wallen. And I saw they expanded this to 7 nominees this year, I think.
Wow.
Is what I saw is kind of the new thing here.
That is quite a lot.
It is. There still can only be one winner, so I don't know. Maybe they're extending it to 7 just to include more people that are worthy.
Yeah.
Because all of these artists are worthy.
Oh, yeah.
These are all
They're so
great
good.
picks. I would say out of this, I'm giving the edge to Morgan here.
Yes. Yeah.
As much as I like Chris Stapleton, I was between Chris Stapleton and Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
I love all these artists. I'd love to see Cody win it. I'd love to see Luke Combs win it. Those would be probably my top picks here. Mm-hmm. But if I'm looking at this on who's probably going to win it, I think it's Morgan.
See, I had such a hard time because I would love literally any of these artists to win it.
Oh, I wouldn't be sad at all if any of them won it.
Mm-hmm. I would probably say Morgan as well, just because I just love Morgan so much. So, but I definitely think that other people are going to vote for Morgan as well because, he's probably the biggest on this list.
On this list, I mean, I look at the last year he's had. He's on a second I'm the Problem tour. I'm still the problem.
Yes. Right.
That he's still all over the radio.
Mm-hmm. Still being the problem.
Still being the problem. And so I think it's got to be him.
Yeah.
Here. I
think
just truly do.
Luke Combs has a lot of Spotify listeners, but I just looked today, Morgan has like 33 million.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't even know. They have like a ranking list of like the top 300 in the world. I don't remember what he's at, but I think it's somewhere in the top 100.
Yeah.
But I don't remember.
I would bet he would be, yeah.
I think Luke Combs has like 28, 29 million.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Luke's up there too.
He is. But I think Morgan just has a bit of an edge.
And Luke just came out with that new album this year.
Right.
So I would say next year, and in this tour Luke Combs is on, I'd say next year, look out for Luke Combs. I think he'll make a real run at this, but I think it's Morgan this year.
Yeah, I think it's Morgan for sure.
All right, Female Artist of the Year. We've got Ella Langley, Kelsey Ballerini, Lainey Wilson, Megan Maroney, and Miranda Lambert. And this is Ella all day.
Yeah.
It's Ella.
See, I would love for Ella to win, but I feel like it's going to be Megan Maroney.
She's the only other one on the list I could see having a shot.
Mm-hmm, right. That's what I'm saying,
I think Ella, just the run she was on from basically CMA Fest last year through the end of the year, through CMAs. Now, I know we're in a new year. They're not taking that into account. But just the run she went on at the end of last year.
Ella's having a great year, but so is Megan. Well, Megan kind of disappeared, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She's had a great year.
I don't think Megan was as strong throughout the year.
That is true, but I don't know. I just think maybe Megan, just with this crowd of this audience specifically for these awards, I feel like it would be Megan. But I would love for it to be Ella.
Now, next year, I think, because Megan's on tour, she had that new album come out this year. Again, you could make a case for Megan, I think more so next year. But then again, she's running into the Ella buzzsaw again because Ella came out with a new album this year. Ella's the one blowing up all over the place.
That's true.
Like, Megan Maroney's new album came out. It seemed like it was in the consciousness for a week and a half, and now you don't hear anything about it.
True.
Like, and I haven't seen hardly any Megan Maroney posts. Now, I've seen a few in the recent days where she's on tour. She was at whatever it was. She was there with Kenny Chesney. Mm-hmm. So I saw that, and I'm like, oh, cool. Some Megan Maroney. And not to say she hasn't been posting stuff, but I just haven't seen it.
Fair enough.
And again, on the aggregators, I'm not seeing anything about Megan Maroney.
Yeah.
It's all Ella. And
True.
so I saw some Miranda today that she is now the most nominated woman artist in history. She passed Reba for that.
That's so nice.
Yeah. But I don't think it's Miranda. And, Kelsey Ballerini's in there as a courtesy because they had to fill the field out.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I don't even think Lainey right now is going to touch Ella in this category.
Yeah.
I really don't.
I still think it's going to be Megan, but it's just me.
So we got Ella and Megan. Oh, and one other, speaking of Megan, I saw today, too, when these aggregators post which fan base. I didn't know there were Maroney homies out there.
Really? That's what they're called?
That's what they called it.
Ew.
And I'm like, oh.
I hate that. No more of that.
What's better, being a Maroney homie or a Ella fella?
Both suck. Like, I don't know.
And then all the creepers came out.
Oh.
It's all dudes. I'm like,
no, please, no.
I just want to write these. Okay, if you work for any of these aggregators, what's the Nashville one?
The Fort Nash.
Fort Nash, that's it. Fort Nash or
Country
Central or any of those. If you work for any of those, just stop posting this crap because it does nothing but bring the creepers out.
Yeah.
And the haters that have never listened to either one of these artists' albums or songs at all, at any length.
Yeah.
I guess it's just me. I get tired, and I'm going to rant here for a second, but I get tired of the internet.
Yeah.
Because all these jackasses do is post this crap to start fights, and it pisses me off. And I'm tired of it.
Yeah, honestly.
And then you post stuff like this, Ella fellas or Maroney homies, and then all the creepers come out.
Yeah, I feel like you can't.
Gross.
You can't hate on an artist unless you've listened to at least like 2 of their albums.
Yeah, right.
If they only have one album, the full album,
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, right. I feel like you just can't hate unless you've listened. I feel like about 99% of these haters have never listened.
No, it's just trolls out there.
It's just stupid. So just stop.
Looking for their likes and clicks and everything else too.
Just stop.
They're no different than everybody else out there posting stuff.
No
and
more
I'm throwing
of
us in
that.
there too because I'm going to say we shamelessly post stuff all the time too to get you to try and listen to us.
Mm-hmm. The only thing that I'm acceptable with you hating on is Kane Walker.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Any AI music artist you can hate on.
And you can listen to 3 bars of a song and then hate it. That's fine. We're good with that.
I'm allowed to hate Sabrina because I've listened to her music quite a bit. But I'm not going to hate on her. I'm just going to hate her music.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to speak about it much. I'm not even going to say oh, she sucks. All of her listeners suck for liking her. No, I'm not going to say that.
Right.
I'm just going to say I don't like her.
Yeah, I don't like her
That's my
music.
opinion, and
It's
I'm
not
allowed
for
to
me.
have it because I listen to music.
Yes, exactly. Right. Too much of that in the internet age. Just people not listening to anything or reading anything and then showing how dumb they are.
Uneducated.
Yes. Mark Twain said it best. It's better to keep your mouth shut and have people think you're dumb than as opposed to opening your mouth and removing all doubt.
Yeah.
Or in this case, unholstering your fingers for keyboard warrior time.
Yeah, yeah, right.
All right, rant over. Male Artist of the Year. We've got Chris Stapleton, Cody Johnson, Luke Combs, Riley Green, and Zach Top.
I know you're going to pick.
Bad as I want it to be Zach Top.
Oh.
It's Chris Stapleton.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Chris Stapleton. And it will probably be Chris Stapleton unless he doesn't tour and put music out in a year.
Yeah, all of these are great. I personally would like it to be Riley, but it's going to be Chris.
Would be a good pick
it's
too.
going to be Chris.
Right.
There's no competition. It's just going to be Chris.
It is.
End of discussion. It's Chris.
End of discussion. And hopefully we're wrong. I don't think we are in this case.
Yeah.
Group of the Year, 49 Winchester, Flatland Cavalry, Old Dominion, Rascal Flats, and the Red Clay Strays. It's the Red Clay Strays.
Yeah, it's the Red Clay Strays.
It's theirs to lose. Mm-hmm. They won it at CMA, right?
Yes,
if I remember
think
right.
They did.
They're going to win it here.
I just think it's going to be the Red Clay Strays.
Look, I like Rascal Flats. I like Old Dominion. I like Flatland Cavalry, who we're talking about today. 49 Winchester. I've listened to a little bit of their stuff. I'm not as familiar with them.
Yeah.
But it's the Red Clay Strays all day.
See, again, I would love it for it to be any of these bands.
Yes.
Even the ones that I don't know much about. I don't know much about 49 Winchester either, but from what I've heard, they're decent.
They have some good songs, yeah. For sure. I need to dive into them more. But yeah, what I've heard has been good.
But I would love for it to be the Red Clay Strays, and it's going to be the Red Clay Strays.
Yes, it is. No doubt. Duo of the Year, Brooks and Dunn, Brothers Osborne, Dan and Shay, Muscadine Bloodline, Thelma and James. It's Brooks and Dunn.
It's Brooks and Dunn. As long as they are touring, as long as they're active, as long as they're not broken up, it's gonna be Brooks and Dunn.
Brooks and Dunn.
There's no. I'm honestly, it's just sad that these others just got nominated just to get their hopes up. Like
it's gonna. I don't know. It's
just gonna be Brooks and Dunn. Anytime it's Duo of the Year, doesn't matter what award show it is. It's Brooks and Dunn.
No, it's Brooks and Dunn.
As long as they're nominated, they're winning.
Yeah, for sure. New female artists: Avery Anna, Caroline Jones, Dasha, Emily Ann Roberts, and Mackenzie Carpenter. I think this goes. See, I was between Dasha and Emily Ann Roberts, but I think it's going to be Emily Ann Roberts.
I haven't heard of her.
No?
I don't. Maybe I have, and I just didn't know it was her.
Okay.
I think it's going to be Avery Anna, but...
She would be good, too.
Yeah. All of them are good, except Dasha, no offense, but I'm hoping for Avery Anna.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's Emily Ann Roberts there. Well, Avery Anna's real good, too. I enjoy her music. Caroline Jones, I just got to listen to a little bit of her music. I've got a note to do a deeper dive into hers and Mackenzie Carpenter as well, because I saw them when the nominations come out kind of popping up in the Instagram feed.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they're pretty good. But yeah, I think it's, I'm probably with you. I think if it's not Emily Ann Roberts, it's probably Avery Anna.
Yeah.
All right, new male artist, Gavin Adcock, Hudson Westbrook, Shabuzi, Tucker Wetmore, Vincent Mason. To me, there's one choice here. It's Shabuzi.
Yeah.
When Shabuzi popped up in there, to me, I'm like, he wins it.
Yeah, I think it'll probably be Shabuzi.
I mean, you can make a case for Gavin Adcock. Mm-hmm. And Tucker Wetmore. I think, if I was rating these, even if Shabuzi wasn't there, Tucker Wetmore and Hudson Westbrook, and probably to a certain extent, Vincent Mason are probably still a notch below Gavin Adcock if he's there and it's not Shabuzi and it's someone else, or just take Shabuzi out. But I think it's Shabuzi there.
Yeah.
Album of the Year, Ain't In It For My Health by Zach Top, Cherry Valley by Carter Faith, Don't Mind If I Do, the Deluxe Edition by Riley Green, I'm the Problem by Morgan Wallen, and Parker McCollum's self-titled album. I picked Ain't In It For My Health for Zach. I had to pick one Zach Top winner here, even though my head says it's probably going to be I'm the Problem.
I think it's going to be I'm the Problem.
But I had to go with my guy Zach here.
Yeah.
I mean, these are all just such great albums, though.
They are, but it's going to be more again.
I'm sure it will be, but I've got it on the record that I did indeed pick a Zach Top winner here.
Yeah, right.
All right, Song of the Year, A Song to Sing by Miranda and Chris Stapleton, Am I Okay, Megan Maroney, Choosing Texas, Ella, I Never Lie, Zach Top, Somewhere Over Laredo, Lainey Wilson. I thought about going I Never Lie here.
Yeah.
It's going to be Choosing Texas.
Yeah. See.
It is. I mean, A Song to Sing, that's a great song by Miranda and Chris Stapleton. I love that song. Am I Okay by Megan Maroney? I don't mind that one. Mm-hmm. It's good. I'm not turning it off. I Never Lie, a banger. Love that song. Favorite, Somewhere Over Laredo. Love that song. But it's going to be Choosing Texas, even though Ella just debuted at CMAs.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This one's hard for me. I think either Ella or Lainey.
Okay. All right, you got to pick one, though. We got to enter it into the record.
Since you're picking Ella, I'm going to pick Lainey.
Okay.
Just that we're different.
That's fair. Single of the Year, 6 Months Later by Megan Maroney. Choosing Texas by Ella Langley. I Never Lie, Zach Top. Somewhere Over Laredo by Lainey. And The Fall by Cody Johnson. Now, I'm like, how did The Fall get in there? Because that was out in 2024, I thought.
I don't know.
Okay. I was just
remember.
confused by that one, but okay. Again, I picked Choosing Texas. I think Ella doubles up on those.
See, I don't know. I just want it to be The Fall by Cody, so I'm going to pick The Fall by Cody. These are all good songs.
I Never Lie. I want it to be The Fall, but I think Ella doubles up here, and it's Choosing Texas.
See, it probably is, but I just want to be different again, and I'm going to pick The Fall.
Yeah, I love The Fall. A great song.
Oh, such a good one.
Music Event of the Year, A Song to Sing by Chris Stapleton and Miranda Lambert. Amen, Shabuzi and Jelly Roll. Don't Mind If I Do by Riley and Ella. Trailblazer, Reba, Miranda, and Lainey. And You Had to Be There, Megan Maroney and Kenny Chesney. I went A Song to Sing.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I love that song. I don't know why. I need to play it more, actually.
Yeah.
Because I love that song so much, and I just don't. I've been spending a lot of time back in looking at new artists again, so I haven't been cruising my favorites and stuff too much, but that's such a great duet.
Yeah, but I think that I'm going to go with Amen by Shabuzi and Jelly Roll.
I thought about that one too. I was real close between that and A Song to Sing.
All good songs though, but I don't know. I just have a feeling.
I think those are your two front runners. Honestly, looking at this.
For sure.
Don't Mind If I Do. It's a great song. Trailblazer's a great song. You Had to Be There is a great song. But I think those two, A Song to Sing and Amen, are a notch above those other three on the list.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Probably.
So I think it comes down to those two. All right, Visual Media of the Year, 6 Months Later, Megan Maroney. A Song to Sing, Miranda Lambert and Chris Stapleton. Cuckoo by Stephen Wilson Jr. and Somewhere Over Laredo by Lainey Wilson. And The Fall by Cody Johnson.
Again.
I'm going A Song to Sing because I love the retro video of this.
Yeah.
How they are just dressed like in all brown, and it's shot like it was shot in the 70s, and it just fits the whole vibe of the song perfectly. My heart wants this to be Cuckoo by Stephen Wilson.
Yeah, I figured.
But if I'm picking a winner to enter into the record, it's A Song to Sing.
Yeah, I think I haven't really watched any of these videos other than like 6 months later. Didn't really impress me that much, I mean. So I'm just going to pick Cuckoo for you.
Okay, there we go.
So we'll see who wins.
All right, and the last one, Artist Songwriter of the Year. Ella, Luke Combs, Megan Maroney, Morgan Wallen, and Riley Green. I went Luke Combs here just because I think it probably comes down to Morgan or Ella, but man, Luke Combs is just such a great writer. I think it's him.
Luke Combs is a great writer, but thinking on the writing part of things, Morgan has written a lot of songs that you probably didn't even know that he wrote, and those songs were bangers.
Sure.
So I'm going to go with Morgan just because, mostly for the songwriting part. Okay. Because he's written so many songs. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You probably didn't even know.
Probably. Well, that's like if you went, a lot of people, because I've been seeing this post, like, Be Her, I think it is. Oh, did you know, that's the whole thing. Did you know that Hardy had a co-write on Be Her?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Are you that hard up for clicks?
These are like niche songs though that Morgan wrote. Like Wild as Her, Corey Kent. Did you know he wrote that one?
We haven't done any Corey Kent, so
he wrote that one. I was surprised. I was like, really?
Morgan's a great writer too.
He is. So even though his own music is pop country, he's written a lot of country. And
that's why I said I think it comes down to probably him or Luke Combs.
Yeah.
Because not to take anything away from Riley Green or Megan Maroney or Ella.
Yes, they're great.
Ella Langley.
Everybody on this list
great
is great
writers. But I really think Luke Combs edges out Morgan Wallen.
That fair.
And again, I think next year Ella probably is nominated and Ella probably wins because Dandelion is an absolute banger of an album. The writing is fantastic. It is. And I don't see, I guess we'll see who else comes out with albums this year that they've written. But as of now, to me, she'd have the lead.
Yeah. But right.
For last year, to me, it's Luke Combs.
Yeah.
So.
Fair.
All right, good. All right. We're going to talk about Flatland Cavalry and their Work of Heart album that came out on March 27th. Now, Flatland Cavalry was formed in 2012 by Cleto Cordero and Jason Elbers, who had been playing together since junior high, so they were friends, and were college roommates in Midland, and they performed together there before moving to Lubbock, where the rest of the band was formed in 2014.
Yay.
Yeah. Their first EP, Come May, was crowdfunded, which I found interesting. So
That is.
Yeah, I guess you raise the money any way you can, right? And they crowdsourced their money to produce their first EP. Cordero himself began playing the guitar at age 14 and wrote his first song by the time he was 17 years old for Lee High School's Rebel Lee Court Award Ceremony. So that was interesting.
That is interesting.
And, no surprise then, he writes most of the band's songs, and he is the lead guitarist and the lead singer. Jason Elbers plays drums, and you've got Jonathan Sayens on bass, Reed Dillon on guitar, and Wesley Hall on the fiddle. Their first album, Humble Folks, peaked at number 38 on the Billboard Top Country charts and 17 on the Americana/folk album charts. So they had some success with that first album, and unfortunately, it didn't really carry over to subsequent albums. So none of the other ones that I looked up, their other albums since then, have charted as high. Their influences come from Texas artists Randy Rogers, Wade Bowen, Jason Bolin. They have 3.2 million monthly Spotify listeners and nothing measurable from radio impressions, from the radio impression standpoint. So I think you hear them sprinkled in every so often on the radio.
Maybe.
I don't know if it's different on if you've got like Sirius XM, if they're getting more play there, but I think I can count on one hand that I've heard Flatland Cavalry on over-the-air radio around here.
I don't know that I've ever heard them, honestly, but...
Yeah. I'm sure they're probably, given their style, I would imagine they're bigger in Texas on the over-the-radio waves.
Probably.
I'm sure. But, they had a new album, and they seem to get they seem to generate a little bit of buzz, so I figured let's talk about them. I didn't know too much about them, and we're actually going to see them this year.
Yes,
so I figured it's now's as good a time as any to talk about them.
Yeah, why not?
Having a new album out is great timing.
Yes.
So with that, the first song we're going to talk about is Gone.
Well, I got drunk with buds in Dublin.
All right, this is a country song about being a wanderer and all the stories that come with being nomadic, and how the storyteller will make fun of the lifestyle they led one day when they, kind of grow up and become whatever they're going to become, right? They leave that wandering lifestyle behind. I love the traditional feel of this song with the fiddle solo in the middle. The song does bring out some nostalgia for me in terms of those times that I've been traveling places, or that time, those few years that we didn't live in Burlington. So it had a little nostalgic feel for me. And, we had a time in our life where we moved quite a bit over a relatively short amount of time. So, I kind of understood where the song is coming from and kind of how that can be.
Yeah, I liked the sort of stories of of being like a traveler,
Yeah.
I really liked that part, but other than that, just didn't really stick out at me that much.
Didn't grab you too much?
And you're going to see a theme.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for warning us up front.
Yep, anytime.
All right, the next one. On and On.
Like a don't stop playing radio station.
All right, this is a love song with a very traditional country melody. Speaking of themes, right, these guys are very country, very Texas country.
They are.
Very, very much in that mold. The song describes all of the things the storyteller's love will outlast. So I thought that was kind of, a fun way to do it and a good way to tell the story. The song itself is fairly simple and straightforward, but the lyrics are fun, and the melody, I think, is fun, and the story is a sweet story.
Yes, another good story song. We love those.
We do.
It's very simple. The lyrics are fun, though, like you said.
Yeah.
And then that, again, didn't stick out to me.
Yeah, I think it's a kind of a bit of a theme. They are storytellers first and foremost.
Yes, they are. They're good, but
I think that's what one of the big things I saw that they're known for is kind of that storytelling aspect. So, all right, the next one, Flicker.
Memories flicker day by
All right, this
day.
is an unplugged song about time slipping away. It's a bit sad as it makes you face the truth that we all will face on this planet. Eventually we will die and everything fades, including memories of us. The song itself is done in the context of a relationship and could be one where a significant other has passed on, or could be because of a breakup and how time fades the memory of that relationship. I think this is a pretty deep song overall. I like the simple nature of it.
yes, again, another simple song, but yes, it is quite deep if you really listen,
Yes.
It's a good song, but again, didn't grab me.
Didn't grab you. That's fair. All right, the next one, Work of Heart.
Busy body, won't you get some sleep? All the wee small hours wasted on worrying.
This is a beautiful
about
story song about life and all the feelings, emotions, and experiences we encounter that make us who we are. It talks about how it all has our heart behind it. Everything we do is, has a little piece of us in it, right? Whether it be relationships, whether it even be just creating something, a piece of art or a song or a book, things like that. I think it's a really well-written song and it's really well composed. And I would say this is perhaps the best song on the album.
I liked this one. This one was good. This one did grab my attention.
Yeah.
It was loved the message of it. It's very, very cute song.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Quite a nice song.
Yeah, good. And the last one, Real Slow.
midnight thunder.
This, I took it to be a song about songwriting, but the message can be applied to anything in life. It's about quieting yourself and listening in that silence, not rushing anything, but letting the creative process take its course and see what comes of it. I think it's pretty deep lyrically, and I like that it's a song that makes you stop and think a little bit. It helps you to evaluate, where you are in life, or even to help you evaluate if you're trying to create something, whether it be something at work or you're a writer of books or songs, or whether you're composing a song, that you don't rush the process, that you just let it unfold and, take some time to think about it. Not only do you feel the melody of this one, but you can also feel the lyrics and what their meaning is in your own life.
Yeah, I liked this one as well because I do dabble in making art, and it's definitely a good reminder to not rush, trust the process of the art making process, whether that be songwriting or whatever. I draw, so
Right.
it's a good one. I liked this one. This one did catch my attention again.
Okay,
So
good. All right, so time to rate these songs. And as always, we will rate them on our Nashville Hot Chicken scale, 1 being try again, and 5 being a full plate, and you're going to leave the table full. So we'll start with Gone.
I gave this one a 4.
Okay, I gave this one a 4, Nashville Hot Chickens as well. I think it's a solid song overall. Next one, On and On.
I gave this one a 4.
I gave this one a 4, Hot Chickens as well. Flicker.
I gave this one a 4.
Okay. I gave this one 4.5, Nashville Hot Chickens. I think it was really the simplistic nature of it, but being a deep song that really kind of pushed it up a little bit for me.
Yeah.
Work of Heart.
I gave this one a 5.
I gave this one 5, Nashville Hot Chickens as well. I think this is the best song on the album.
It is, for sure.
Yeah. and Real Slow.
I gave this one a 4.5.
I gave this one 4.5 Nashville Hot Chickens as well. So I think we were pretty much right in lockstep on all these.
I think so.
And I think, it's valid what you said. Before I get into my overall album kind of synopsis here, I listened to, I think it was not their last album, but the one before that, just to get a feel of what Flatland Cavalry is all about, because I haven't heard anything real extensively from them. And I'll say this, I wasn't feeling it.
Mm-hmm, right.
I was like what you said on the first couple songs. It was like it didn't grab me.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't think, I'm going to give a little bit away here, but I didn't think it was as good of an album as this one is.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so this is what I'm getting myself into when their new album comes out, and we're going to, take a listen to it and rate it here on the show, right? Mm-hmm. So I had a different expectation of what I was going to encounter with Work of Heart.
Yeah.
Just based on listening to that album from a few, I think it was about 3 or 4 years ago. But this album overall, it's a very Texas style music album. The storytelling capability of Cleto Cordero is on full display. He's a good writer, great storyteller. None of the songs stray too far from their Texas roots melodically, which I actually found refreshing. They didn't try and go and experiment with a bunch of country rock or country pop or any of that. They stuck to their Texas roots, which I found really a nice touch. As you listen through the whole album, I thought it really tied the whole album together nicely.
Yeah.
That you didn't have one song here at the Texas style, and then it went into some sort of pop country type of thing, and then jumped into a country rock, and then back to the Texas. I think keeping it in that same kind of melodic family, if you will, kept really tied the album together really well. We've seen a lot of artists kind of jump around like that, and Flatland Cavalry stuck to that lane. It's a very heartfelt album. It has a nice blend of upbeat songs, so not saying that, they didn't have upbeat. They did, certainly did. They had some unplugged songs, and they had songs that give you the ability to just sit and feel the song. I really enjoyed this album much more than I thought I would after listening to the couple of singles that dropped ahead of it, which were really good, in addition to, like I said, that album I'd listened to previously. And I had in my mind, because of this, that this album was probably going to land around 4 hot chickens, even before listening to it. I'll say this before I give my final rating. The only thing I wish here is there would have been a Caitlin Butts appearance or two on it.
Yeah, that would
They usually have some collabs, and they did on that album I listened to. I wish I could remember the name off the top of my head here, and I should have written it down. And I know I do this every other episode to you guys, but that was the only other thing I wish there would have been on this, is have a Caitlin Butts appearance. But I think this is a really great album overall. I'm actually going to give it 4.5 Nashville Hot Chickens.
Yeah, I mean, see, I like the style of Texas, that sound is good. But the first 3 songs, the reason why they didn't grab me was because they kind of sounded the same. Okay?
That's fair.
I love that we're sticking with the same style, but to me, I'm not as well in the music verse, if you will, of knowing all the different instruments and stuff. So it just sounded the same to me. Okay. It sounded good.
Yeah.
So that's why I rated them so high, but it just sounded the same. And that's why it didn't grab my attention. But it's not that it was bad. It's just, it sounded the same to me.
Yep.
That's just what happens sometimes. The other 2, Work of Heart and Real Slow, those ones did not sound the same. So that's why I liked them.
Right. Sure.
They had a slightly different style to me.
Right.
And that was good.
Yeah.
So I understand if it's their style, they're trying to stick to it. That's great. But they just get a slightly lower rating. I mean, 4 is still a good rating.
Yeah. I mean, we apologize for giving 4s here. That's really good. We should probably stop doing that. But yeah.
It's still a great rating. It's just didn't grab me. And that's okay. Not every song does.
Not every song is going to, right? Not every musician is going to.
Mm-hmm, right.
And that's a great thing about it. Right. And there might be some songs from an artist that do, but you still might not relate with that artist overall.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm giving this album 4 Nashville Hot Chickens overall.
Still really good.
Yes.
Really good overall.
It is.
I mean, like I said, this is better than that album from call it 2 albums ago, let's call it. I think it was about 2023-ish.
Yeah.
And, I'm going to go and check out some more of their work for sure.
Right. I'm excited to see them live, but...
Yeah, I think they're going to be great live. And I'll say this before we move on, too. I think Cleto Cordero has a nice voice, but I don't think he has a real huge range.
Yeah.
Right? And that's why I think a lot of them, like you were saying, a lot of the songs sounded the same.
Yes.
Because even if they were instrumentally very similar, and I think, you're right, they were, you'll see artists change up their vocals a bit to provide some mixing to that so it doesn't sound the same. And I don't think, Cleto Cordero has a huge range where he could do that. At least to me, he was pretty much steady on his vocals throughout this whole album.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think he had a huge range one way or the other, like we've seen from some of the other artists we've done on the show.
Right.
But not saying he's still great, a great storyteller, good vocalist. And, this was a really good album.
It is. It's a good album. I like Flatland Cavalry. I don't love them, but I like them.
Sure.
So
yeah, they're not going to be regular rotation.
Yes.
Yeah, they're probably not regular rotation for me either, but, I'll be scrolling and might put them on one day.
Yeah, right.
I'm kind of feeling that.
Right.
I'd say they're probably more of a mood artist.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, good. All right. On to Brei Carter. So I mentioned last episode that Brei Carter, I found her because someone, Glenda Baker, who's a writer, wrote one of the songs, which we'll be talking about today, posted on one of our Instagram posts about, hey, what are you listening today? And she said, Teacup Tequila by Brei Carter. And I said, I'm going to check that out. I am intrigued by this. And so I listened to Teacup Tequila. I'm like, okay, we got to find a way to talk about some Brei Carter.
Yeah.
Because I was real intrigued after listening to Teacup Tequila to see what else Brei Carter had. And I think I probably gave away my feelings a little bit last episode when we kind of previewed this, and I'm probably giving it away a little bit here too, but I was really impressed.
Yeah.
But before we get into all that, we'll talk a little bit about Brei. We're going to talk about her album, The Country Lives in Me. It came out February 19th. Brei Carter was born in Monroe, Louisiana, so she was raised in a musical family that emphasized faith, which is always great, and I think you see that in her music.
Oh, yeah.
Her upbringing included participation in church choirs, which played a significant role in shaping who she is musically. Her journey took her from Louisiana to the West Coast and then back to Louisiana, and now I think she might be in Nashville. While she was out on the West Coast, she pursued a college education, and she had some military service. So, Brei Carter, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Yes.
She earned degrees in business and theology, which I thought, that's interesting. The theology part, I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Her musical influences include Aretha Franklin, Dolly Parton, Shania Twain, Chris Stapleton, and Darius Rucker. And I the first three, I'm like, okay, yeah, spot on. And then I was like, oh, Chris Stapleton and Darius Rucker, that is really interesting, but I can see that a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
She has 8,400 monthly Spotify listeners, which has roughly doubled since I first found her.
Oh, yay.
So it was, maybe about a month ago. So, yeah, people are finding her, which I think is great. And, of course, really there's no radio impressions for her right now, but I know because I saw a post a few days ago, maybe about a week ago now, where she's getting, I think it was Teacup Tequila, picked up by radio stations.
Yay!
So she's getting some radio. She will be getting some radio play if she hasn't already. There's radio stations picking her up, which is also awesome.
Yay.
All right. Now we'll get into it. The first song we're going to talk about, Boots Get to Talking.
Let's take them back to Louisiana. Come on, let's go.
All right, this is a dance song with soul. It's all about dancing and having a good time. It's a great song to put first and open your album with. You can't help but smile when it's on. And I think it really energizes you. And even better, even though it's got an upbeat kind of electronic type feel to the song a little bit, it really still has a country feel to it as well. Mm-hmm. You feel like you're somewhere dancing with friends and family at a barn dance.
Yes.
Right? I mean, it's just a fun song. And I think it's really a song you need to listen to in order to fully appreciate it, because words don't do it justice at how well the genre blend is executed in this song.
Yes, this is a great genre blended song. So good. And it's such a fun dance song.
It's so fun.
When you said barn dance, I was like, yes, this is a song that should be played at every barn dance to ever exist from now on.
Oh, yeah. I mean, get it in the rotation now.
Yes, it's great.
Yeah.
It's a good song. I like
Great
this one
song.
a lot.
We're giving this away already, but yeah.
Yeah.
It was great. All right, the next one, Prove Me Right.
They call me independent, that's how I like to be.
It starts right off with a country rock, honky-tonk type beat. It's a song about wanting to find love and then finding the right love, settling for nothing but the best. It's about seeing that person and telling them, I have this feeling, no, prove me right.
Yeah.
And it's no more complex than that, right? It's a very straightforward song, which I appreciate at times. That just, give me something straightforward, and this song is it.
Yes, it's a simple, straightforward song, but it's got some good lyrics. It's a banger.
Oh, yeah,
it's
absolutely.
quite a bit of a banger.
Yes, for sure. All right, the next one, Country Lives in Me.
Willow trees and porch swing laundry drying.
This is a heartfelt, nostalgia-inducing country song. Brei's voice has so much emotion in this reminiscent song about all things hometown. Mm-hmm. It talks about how her country roots continue to live within her no matter where life takes her or has taken her. I love how connected Brei is with the lyrics in this song and how much of herself she puts into singing it. And she wrote, I think, just about every song on this album. I'm I'll say 99.9% sure she wrote this one.
Yeah, seems right.
Yeah. I'm a bit of a sucker for these nostalgic songs, but I don't care. There's a reason people love these types of songs, and it's all the happy memories of growing up or being in their hometown that these types of songs bring back to you.
Yes, such a nostalgic song, honestly. It's a beautiful song as well. I love the lyrics, and like you said, her voice on this one, wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful, honestly.
It was.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
Super good.
All right, the next one, Cake and Eat It Too.
I just can't keep quiet no more. And I don't care who knows. You want your cake, you need it too. Acting all.
This is another soul dance type song that really showcases the more soulful side of Brei's voice. It's super catchy. It's about relationships and about a guy wanting a steadier relationship, but it kind of seems like he's got a bit of a wandering eye problem or a bit of a wandering problem. And the steady woman in his life who seems more intent on trying to reform his ways than, rather than kicking him to the curb, right?
Yeah.
Creating a scenario where they both are wanting their cake and the ability to eat it too, but they might not ever get there.
Yeah, right. I love the kind of analogy, so to say, of the cake and eating it. I love cake. I really want cake now. But like you said, her voice on this one, wow.
It was another
wow.
level. And it was soulful on the first song.
Yes.
Song. On, Jesus, why can't I think of it? Boots Get to Talking. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, her voice on all of these are great, but on these two specifically, it really stood out to me.
Yeah.
So, such a good song. Love the lyrics.
Great.
Love the cake.
Yes.
I love cake.
Anytime you got cake in there. Yeah.
Anytime you got cake, it's just automatically a banger.
We're not going to change it to if cake was in the song, would it be better from George Strait, would make it more enjoyable. But if you got cake in a song, you're doing all right.
Yeah,
on this
right.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. The last one we'll talk about, Teacup Tequila.
I'm tequila in a teacup, lipstick on the rim.
This is a fun country rock song about being both country and classy.
Oh, yeah.
I love the imagery of this song. The teacup representing something refined and even dainty that you should have in your hand with a pinky up. But inside of it is tequila. It's fiery, spicy, and unpredictable. Mm-hmm. I think this is a very fresh take on the topic of tequila in a country music song.
Yeah, right.
It's really an interesting juxtaposition here, I think. And the imagery is something I haven't seen put together in music before. And to me, this sets it apart from all the other tequila songs in country music. Even the melody to this is unique. I really like how outside the box the construction of the song is.
Yes. I love the being classy and country.
Yeah.
So good. And using like a teacup for that representation. Who would do that? Like,
and that's
it's so
one
random, but it's so good.
Yeah, and that's the one Glenda Baker helped write. I want to give her a shout out because Brei Carter wrote it too, but I think Glenda also helped write it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's one other individual that had a writing credit on it. But yeah, I mean, just absolute genius.
Yeah, it is. It's just so well written, honestly. And again, another banger.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so let's rate these. Boots get to talking.
4.5.
I gave that one 4.5 Nashville hot chickens too. Prove me right.
I gave that one a 4.
I gave that one 4 hot chickens as well. Country Lives in Me.
I gave that one a 4.5.
Oh, 4.5. I gave that 5 Nashville hot chickens.
See, I wasn't
That was just such a good song.
I was on the fence about it, but I just kind of decided on 4.5.
Okay.
You know,
yeah.
It could be a 5 sometimes.
Here we're apologizing for giving a song a 4.5.
That's like
what have we
almost
come
as
to?
well as you can do, right?
What have we come to? I don't know. Cake and Eat It too.
That one's a 5.
That one's I gave that one 4 hot chickens. I'm going to give that one, talking about it, I'm going to give that one 4.5.
Okay. You know what? That's fair.
Yeah. That one's 4.5. It just doesn't seem right that we gave a 4 on the first one, but I think that one's a banger.
They're all bangers.
They all are.
They're just vary in how well of a banger they are. How much of a banger, I should say.
I mean, we're going to have to come up with a whole nother scale.
I think.
Right. Like variations of how spicy the hot chicken is.
Right.
To include a banger scale here. All right, Teacup Tequila.
I gave that one a 5.
5 Nashville hot chickens for that one. Yeah, absolute banger. All these were absolute bangers. Absolutely love them. I'll say this. As I was going into, like I said, I went down the rabbit hole of Beyonce's supposed country album. And I'll say this. If Beyonce ever wants to do another country album, she needs to get in touch with Brei Carter on how to do it.
Yes.
Brei fuses soul, R&B, rock, and country into a lovely blend of musical bliss. Brei's voice is one of the most unique we've heard thus far on the show, and it has what I would call a non-traditional range, and what I mean by that is when we say range, we think of, what kind of octaves can they hit, right? Mm-hmm. Up or down. To me, Brei's voice has that up or down, but it also has the side to side. Because on this album, we heard her adapt it to the type of song it is. If the song is on a more soulful side of things, she has a smooth, rich tone in her voice when she sings it. If the song is in the mold of a traditional country song, her voice becomes very bright and melodic, blending with the music. I love it. I love what she's able to do with her voice. Mm-hmm. The album is fun. It has something for everyone's musical taste, and most importantly, no skips no matter what your mood is. This whole album is fun. You have everything from songs to get you dancing to heartfelt nostalgia-inducing ballads to just good old country songs. Brei Carter brings soul to country while keeping it country and is an addition you need in your listening rotation. You need to be listening to Brei Carter. This album is a unique blend that I don't ever recall seeing in music, in country music, in any genre of music. And it works seamlessly.
Mm-hmm. Right.
This album gets 4.5 Nashville hot chickens from me.
Yes, I agree completely. Her voice is beautiful, and she is quite talented. And it's very sad that mainstream country hasn't picked her up yet.
Oh, they're starting.
I'm glad about that because she's
next is we got to get her to some of these festivals and stuff and get her in front of more people. Yeah,
she's really good. Honestly, her album was just full of bangers. I overall gave this album a 4.5. Nashville Hot Chickens.
Nice. I mean, yeah, absolutely fantastic. This when you're going to do a blend and you're going to bring in soul and R&B in the country, you better fuse it like this.
Yeah.
And I was looking at those Beyonce songs too. Mm-hmm. And I think I said it, so overproduced. There's like 50 people noted in every one of those songs on Beyonce's album.
Yes.
I think they had someone down there as the coffee producer or something.
Who cares?
And on Brei's album, there's literally at most 5 people with credits on these songs. Now, I'm not saying, that, you need the team at the right size to produce a song, but you can tell there's a difference. There's an authenticity in Brei's music that comes from, hey, we've got a smaller team. This is how I want it to sound. This is what we're going to do. Versus someone that's been in the pop industry forever, has an army of producers and everything else, and it just sounds so overproduced and fake.
Right.
Brei Carter's music is so real, so authentic. Put it in your rotation.
Yes. Agreed.
All right. So with that, we are up for our last segment of the day, and I'm going to be on the hot seat this time.
Yes.
It's time for Who Would You Call?
Who you gonna call?
All right, so now this is a little scary. What are you going to have for me today?
Some of these are hard and some of them are not.
Man.
Some of them are very obvious if you just think about it for 2 seconds, and some of them are a little harder.
Okay.
It could be multiple artists,
Yeah.
But there's one obvious answer is the thing, So that's why.
All right, well, let's see what I get here. Hopefully I do better than 3 that I had last time.
Yeah, 3 out of 6 isn't bad. That's 50%. But
if I'm batting in baseball, that's really good. If I'm taking a test, it's not so good.
Right. All right. First one. You need help getting your girl back, but she lives in a very specific place in Texas, which she shares a name with.
Oh, I'm gonna probably. Ooh. Oh yeah. I'm probably calling Blake Shelton for that one. Yeah. All right. Austin.
Easy if you just think about it.
I'm who's naming their girl Amarillo? No, it's not George Street.
Yeah, right.
Dallas? No.
Dallas, that's a cute name, but I think Austin's better.
Yeah. All right.
This one's a little harder.
Oh.
You've been warned.
Oh, boy.
You need some help pulling a bottle off the shelf.
I need some help pulling a bottle off the shelf.
Yes. It could be a bottle of literally anything. Probably some sort of alcohol.
I'm sure it's alcohol. Ooh. And this is when there's all kinds of options.
Right, there is.
But I'm going to go with the first one that popped in my mind.
All right, who is it?
And I'm going to go Post Malone. Oh, I got 2.
Yeah, I would have also accepted Morgan Wallen because I was going off of I Had Some Help, their collab song.
That's what I was thinking.
Yes, that's the one that I was referencing.
Okay,
this one's really hard, but you just gotta
really
think.
Hard.
You gotta really think. All right. You need help throwing a really crazy party. Really crazy.
Really crazy party.
Really crazy. I know it's a little difficult.
Oh, man.
I had thrown in some hard ones.
There's so many party songs. Again, I'm going to go with the first one that popped in my mind.
All right.
I'm going to say Parmalee. Oh, streak is over.
It was Luke Bryan, specifically from My Kind of Night.
Yes, okay.
But Parmalee, I could get that one.
Yeah,
that one is also a good answer.
There was a truck in the pool.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
Wasn't there?
Okay.
All right.
Well, 2 out of 3s. That's decent.
Yeah, right. Hopefully, if you get 2 more, you'll have beat your record.
I will.
So
yeah.
I'm sure you
I get
can.
2 more.
The rest are a little obvious, but
Okay. All right.
You need some life advice using an analogy that relates to cars. I know it's very niche, but
I need some life advice.
Relates to cars.
Related to cars.
Yes. It's an analogy. It's not car advice. It's just an analogy that relates to cars. If that helps clear it up a little.
That doesn't help at all.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Even muddier. I need some advice as it relates to cars.
Yes. Life advice.
Life advice as it relates to cars.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Keyword life.
What?
Keyword life. If that helps.
Keyword.
I'm sure you can get it.
I don't know. George Strait.
Oh, I thought you were for sure going to get that one. It was Rascal Flatts' Life is a Highway.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you have to get this one.
I have to get this.
If you don't get
I
this
have to
one,
get these next two now.
Yes, you do, but you for sure have to get this one because it's super obvious.
Okay.
So, all right, you need help writing a note to your crush to see if she likes you.
That's got to be George Strait.
Check yes or no.
Check yes or no. Right.
Yes, good job.
All right.
Okay, this one is going to be a little difficult, but we have recently covered this song, so you might get it. That's your hint, because this one's a little hard.
Oh, God. All right. I mean, famous last words. I'm sitting at 3 with a hard one to try and break my record of 3, my personal best, to get to 4.
All right. You need help finding some encouragement because you find yourself not believing in yourself.
I need some help.
Yes.
Finding some encouragement.
Yes.
Because I find myself not believing in myself.
Yes.
Huh.
Yes. We did just recently cover this song.
Well, that doesn't help me at all. Because
we do cover a lot of songs.
Yeah, we cover a lot of songs, and I just flush them right when we're done with them.
Yeah. See, it might help if we've just to say we haven't covered it, but we've talked about it.
Well, then there was one song that popped right into my head.
All right. Could be the right answer.
I'm going to go with Bailey Zimmerman or Brandon Lake.
All right. Good job. Just believe.
Yes, just believe.
Yay.
That was the only one that popped in my head. And you were throwing me off with, well, we just recently covered this on the show. I'm like, we didn't really cover it on the show.
See, that's
we talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
good job.
You were just trying to not get me to 4.
A little bit, I didn't want you to beat my record.
Well, yeah, I think your record's 4 too. So
I believe it is.
We both achieved 4 out of 6.
Yes.
All right.
Wow. All right. Let's see who can get to 6 first.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. It's probably not going to be me.
Might be me.
It might be. Could be. All right. Before we get out of here, we'll tell you what's going on next week. We have a preview of the Morgan Wallen concert because we will be about a week away from that.
So excited. I cannot wait.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I'm sure it is. I mean, we're going to Indianapolis. I've never been in Lucas Oil Stadium. I've never really spent any time on the ground in Indianapolis, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, right. I've been to like 2 stadiums.
Yeah.
And none of them are Lucas Oil. Yeah. I've been to Lambeau and I've been to the crappy one, Nissan.
No football stadium.
No offense, Nissan.
Yeah, I mean, when we went there last year for CMA Fest, I understood why they were building a new stadium.
See,
I'm like, it would be horrible watching a game in here.
Oh yeah, for sure. See, also, people are speculating that in 2030 it will be held in Nashville, and does that mean we'll be getting a country halftime show? Maybe.
Oh,
I don't know. That hasn't been confirmed by the NFL, but it's been confirmed by some people who might or might not work from the NFL.
Generally, what the NFL likes to do is if you build a new stadium with a roof on it, they're going to put a Super Bowl there shortly after it's completed. And usually a couple of years. They give you a year or 2 to work the kinks out of being in a new stadium.
Right, yes. I believe that Nissan will be done in either 2027 or 2028.
I think it's 2027.
Yes.
I think it opens next year.
Is it going to have a roof, though?
Yes.
Okay, so then probably. That's probably what's going to happen then.
You know, the NFL is absolutely salivating at putting a Super Bowl in Nashville.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I don't think
Nashville is basically the new Vegas.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't think that we would have been able to have a Super Bowl in the old Nissan Stadium. That place
there's no
sucked.
way. Yeah, there's
Awful.
no way they were gonna put a Super Bowl there. No,
Yeah.
not in the least bit of
Yeah, right.
a chance. Yeah,
Right.
But we'll be previewing the Morgan Wallen concert. We will talk about Jason Aldean's new album.
Yay! We're going to shine some love
like
on
we said,
it.
doesn't seem to be getting a lot of buzz. Charlie Crockett just came out with a new album. I've listened to it.
Ooh.
We're going to cover that next week. And we will need to enter the cover corral once again. So I've got to come up with what's coming in on the trailer.
I haven't picked one off my list yet, but I will.
Yeah, I haven't decided if I'm going to my list or if I'm going to just do a quick search. My list isn't super extensive at this point.
Neither is mine.
But
so
it's got some that are worthy of picking and seeing if they are worthy to take up residence in the corral. So that'll be next time. You won't want to miss that. All right, before we go, we'd appreciate it if you told a friend about us. And please reach out to us. We love hearing from you. That's how we found Brei Carter. So if you have other artists that we need to check out, that we need to highlight, let us know. Hit us up on our social medias, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok. We'd appreciate it also if you'd share our content. I don't like to be a beggar in that regard, but it really helps us get these great artists out in front of people. It helps us when we're spotlighting them to just kind of spread the word on them and help them grow their fan base. So if you share our content, we'd truly appreciate that. You can also email us at nashvilleNotesMusic@gmail.com. Also, please subscribe to us on your favorite podcast platform if you haven't already. It helps us grow with the podcast platforms as well as helps you stay up to date as to when we drop new episodes. And don't forget to subscribe to our weekly Nashville Notes soundtrack where we put the music covered in that week's episode out there for you to enjoy all week. Also, subscribe to our Summer Vibes playlist as well. The links for everything is in our show notes in the description box of the episode. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate that you take a little bit of your day and spend it with us. For my daughter, Country Ellie, I am the Mayor, Ryan Mueller. We'll catch you on the next one.